Welcome back, folks. This is another Bible study session, and in this session we're going to be looking at the book of Matthew, chapter 18, from verse 21 to verse 35. It's about the parable of the unforgiving servant. So let's read it. Feel free to join me. I'm reading from the New King James Version Bible, starting from verse 21. Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Up to 7 times? Jesus said to him, I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a certain king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. And when he had begun to settle accounts, one was brought to him who owed him 10,000 talents. But as he was not able to pay, his master commanded that he be sold with his wife and children and all that he had, and that payment be made. The servant therefore fell down before him, saying, Master, have patience with me, and I will pay you all. Then the master of that servant was moved with compassion, released him, and forgave him the debt. But that servant went out and found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 denarii. And he laid hands on him, took him by the throat, saying, Pay me what you owe. So his fellow servant fell down at his feet and begged him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay you all. And he would not, but went and threw him into prison till he should pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw what had been done, they were very grieved, and came and told their master all that had been done. Then his master, after he had called him, said to him, You wicked servant, I forgave you all that debt because you begged me. Should you not also have had compassion on your fellow servant, just as I had pity on you? And his master was angry, and delivered him to the torturers until he should pay all that was due to him. So my heavenly Father also will do to you, if each of you from his heart does not forgive his brother his trespasses. Moral of the parable there is for us to forgive one another from the heart. If you look at verse 23, it says, Therefore the kingdom of heaven is like a certain king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. Alright, so Jesus often made comparisons with the kingdom of heaven using parables. This is one of them. And also verse 35 it says, So my heavenly Father also will do to you, if each of you from his heart does not forgive his brother his trespasses. So we need to forgive one another from the heart, and not just say that I forgive you, but actually mean it. You know, we use phrases like, I forgive you, but I won't forget. Or, I forgive you, but I'm not talking to you right now. That is not actually forgiving someone from the heart. It's just saying something, but not actually meaning it. So, what is required from us is to forgive one another from the heart. And remember, we are in a kingdom. So, and if we are in a kingdom, our commands come from a king, and that is what is required from us to forgive. Unforgiveness is it's futile. It is pollution in the bones. It's outdated. It's outplayed. You know, in the kingdom, we don't operate in unforgiveness. When you forgive someone, you feel light automatically, you know, like a burden has been lifted off your shoulders. You know, you feel light, you can continue on with your life. Now, I've done some research and I've discovered something very thought-provoking. 10,000 talents in today's money is worth $3.48 billion. Not rands, dollars. I didn't even convert it yet, so that means it'll be much more in rand value. So just keep that in mind. 10,000 talents in today's money is worth $3.48 billion. All right. And that is 200,000 years of labor, which equates to about 60 million days. Yeah, 60 million days, working days. And 100 denarii are only worth about $5.4. So you can already see where I'm going with this. The first servant owed his master, let's say, about $3 billion. And his master, after begging his master, the master had compassion and the master forgave him. Then that same servant went out, found someone who owed him like about $5. And he didn't have compassion after that servant begged him. He didn't have compassion, and instead he threw him into prison. And so if you think about that situation, obviously it's something to think about, something to consider. I'll leave you with that thought. You do the math. But it is necessary for us to genuinely forgive one another from the heart. There's some more scriptures and extra info in the description box. Thank you for joining me for this Bible study session. Until next time, stay hopeful. Let's forgive. I love you. God bless you.